That's a good move.
Yeah, anytime. All right there.
Oh boy.
Greg, do you want to tell him what this life is we live?
What?
Well, with Anthony. He's in his bed at all hours.
You went to the gym? Because you were up well before I was.
7 in the morning.
I didn't do a mic check.
Doesn't matter. They've come to know.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as last
7
Oh,
a.m.
maybe. Oh, yeah. I'll just talk louder.
The wind woke me up.
The
Whipping.
wind was me yelling.
Wind.
Grabbing your chair. Saying, wake up, it's
Oh, yeah, you were
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Except the fact that you were ruthless with my chair.
I was not ruthless.
You slept till 4?
I woke up at 7. I went, did my work, went to the gym,
I guess it hasn't
ate
that
some
long.
food, took a nap at 2, woke up so I could be real bright-eyed and chipper for this thing at 4.
Are you?
And this guy manhandled my chair on the way out.
What, so you didn't have to carry it.
What's up?
That's how I was trying to give you your extra time. So you didn't have to carry your chair in. I carried your chair in.
Yeah, but I would have carried it.
Oh, my God. I know you would have carried it, but I was doing a nice thing so you could sleep a little extra.
That was nice of you.
We're
What would
recording,
you
friends.
like?
The cast started.
What?
No,
How
I
many
know it
medals
started.
did you want?
How many
How
what?
many
How many
medals
medals?
does he want? How about a common
medals.
decency? He didn't need a medal.
Here's what happened.
Well, he clearly wants some.
I mopped the floor.
This floor?
No, this is the proverbial floor.
Ah.
And then you just walked in with your boots and
Uh-huh.
undid the job I did. And now you're saying, you want a medal for washing the floor? I said, well, no, I setting up early and
No,
you
I didn't undo the job, though.
undid my work.
I didn't. Undoing your work would be ripping apart the podcast wires, taking the chair, ripping the stuffing out
My
of it.
work was to just go and get going.
Yeah.
And
well,
you undid that work.
no. I'm being blamed for that. That's just what's happening,
You
Brendan.
want to take a vote? Should we take a Rad Dude vote?
Yeah, we'll see how this goes, because you're both clearly not on my side.
Take
But
a
I'll
Rad
tell
Dude.
you what happened.
Yeah.
Is that I'm being blamed for this.
You're being blamed.
And meanwhile, the problem was the memory card problem.
What?
That was the
Yeah,
slowdown.
that's why he needed your help to find the
the card.
memory
And
card.
did I not find the card?
Here's what you did, though.
Did I
Can
not?
we explain that? So here, just to give the
I knew
studio
it was there
audience,
the whole time.
I want to give the studio audience a picture in their brain of what happened. Now, Anthony's room is the far reaches of the apartment.
We're in Greg's room today.
That's the east wing. In the west wing is my room.
I wonder if they can tell when we're in the different rooms.
I think you can. There's a whole other vibe.
Yeah.
So let me finish my story of what you did. There's a living room in between. Anthony goes into his room. He gets the camera where there's a memory card. Now, I'm clearly rushing. And he goes,
I don't know
I got
why.
it right here. And then he just starts talking to our roommate James about a fucking dog show and how that's happening. So
We're
I'm
going-
okay. Right?
Yeah.
Then instead of giving me the camera, just letting me get the card out,
Yeah.
I'll take care of that. You take the card out, then return the camera to your room, all instead of just bringing me the card.
Not to mention, you're not even giving the full breadth of the
I'm
story.
really high, too, by the
because
way.
first
So
of all,
this is crazy, just
now
so you know.
I've got and
Go
at
ahead.
the
Sorry,
end of this,
Brendan.
I'd like to see my piece.
you'll have
Yeah.
no peace.
No
This
peace,
isn't
Just
no
like
peace.
I have no peace. I have no PEACE. You'll have no PIECE of PIE. No piece of pie for you. 0. Now, not only that, you asked him to help
Yeah.
find the card. We're looking for the card. The card's my responsibility. But I always either give it back to Greg, put it in that thing, or if Greg is indisposed after I'm done editing, I put it and the headphones that I used to edit on a table out there. So clearly, maybe Anthony moved it. We don't know. But anyway, Greg asked
I
us.
moved it.
This is
Pinned
would
it
this
down
be?
on maybe Anthony moved it. I don't know.
Oh, do you
That's
think-
how Donald Trump speaks?
Yeah. Well,
Maybe they did it. I don't know.
Uh,
you did that.
people are saying
You've
a lot of
treated
people
me-
are saying that Anthony has moved it. That's what Trump said.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you moved into
you
the
pulled the
phantom
thing.
zone.
You-
But
but-
nowhere to
but-
be seen.
but-
But let
thing
me
like
say this.
that.
Let me say this.
Can't wait
First
to
of all, in
talk.
a court of law, right? If I was having my turn to speak, this is why you get.
We're not in a court of
this
law,
is why
baby.
you get no turn
We're in
to
the
speak.
wild.
This is why he gets no turn to speak, because I'm saying my piece and he's over there burping directly into the microphone. Now,
You don't know, but I hear it. The
Greg-
fans hear it. They're furious.
Greg is asking for a memory card. I'm looking everywhere for the memory card. You're still not on board with the search. Then I'd say 4 minutes into the search, you go, oh, there's one in my camera. Where was that when it started?
I was mulling through a series of ideas.
Yes, allow me to only take his side for 1 second, and I'll go right back to your side. I have been in a place where I have remembered a thing.
Nah,
So-
not me.
Yeah, I know. You have all RAM. You're like 60
I
gigs of
keep
RAM.
all facts
Oh,
on
quick.
hand.
Yep. No going into the
Why
sex
would I
search.
keep a fact in a place where I couldn't have it?
I wish I could be like you.
Listen,
Quick brain, Brad.
let me tell you your problem. Let me walk
It's a
you
fun
through
character.
a thing.
I want to hear there.
Let me walk you through a thing because it's a matter of life coaching.
I don't care.
You
I
haven't-
care.
You
but
haven't
I
been
care.
coached properly, and I'm going to coach you.
Please.
That's a direct insult to my family.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Your family's done a wonder. Don't
Take off his
put
hat.
my hat on. You got bugs everywhere.
That's true.
I gotta burn this.
boy.
We got to burn this hat.
I got to
Now,
get
If you're
fired.
gonna burn
That's
it,
not-
just give it to me.
That's not an insult to your family because your family did a wonderful job. They've raised a gentleman and my best friend.
All right.
But you never asked them about this mental tool I've developed.
Mhm.
Okay. Here's the problem. People. Oh, they're not going to be able to hear that because you
Go ahead,
put your
Brendan.
microphone down.
Tune that out.
Tune out him.
I want to hear the story.
Scraggling through your pile of clean
There
laundry,
we
looking
go.
for God knows what.
Like imagine a snake under a rug. How you'd see it. That's what Brendan's doing. That's what Anthony's doing right now. And people are trying to hit him with a broom, but you can't catch him. That mouse has got cheese on the mind.
Now, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
People keep their facts in their brain.
Uh-huh.
They keep them filed away.
Uh-huh.
Right? So you got to imagine you're seeing in front of you a giant filing cabinet.
All right. Is
Right?
it
And you're
larger than life, or here's me asking the question: is it like so big that I can't open the drawers, or are the drawers small but there's millions of drawers?
There's millions of drawers.
Okay.
They're all filed away.
Mhm.
That's the problem. When you think of a fact,
Mhm.
you got to say, what drawer is that in? You're looking through the drawers. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't find it. That's the mistake people made. You keep all your facts out.
All the files.
So
are
in
out.
my brain, everything's just spread out on the ground.
Oh, I love that.
Keep it all on the ground. You look around, then you
great.
go up on one of those cherry pickers the electric company uses,
Yeah.
and you look down at all your facts.
Yeah.
You see what's what. Oh, look over there. Super soakers.
See them all.
Yeah.
Just like how Bernie Mac keeps some things on top of the vault. He doesn't put all of his things in the vault. He puts them on top of the vault.
Who's Bernie Mac?
Bernie Mac? He's some guy. Real quick, you know what mine is?
I was doing a bit where I forget Bernie Mac.
No,
when,
no, I
when I
gotcha.
just said that I remembered every fact in the world.
I didn't see that one coming. And then we're going to get to you, Anthony. Then we're
we'll
going to
get
get to
to
your
you.
side of the story. But first, let me say this, and then we're going to get to you. And then we're going to come to you. We're going to come in hard, and we're going to
All
make you
right.
mad. My brain
forgot.
is a filing cabinet, but it's one drawer, and the drawer is the size only a giant can open.
Ooh, smart.
So all my files
Ah.
are in there, impossible to open, and I can never open it because it's too big of one filing cabinet.
Oh, you don't have a giant in there to open it?
No, we left years ago.
Mine is more like facts for the day. So, every day it changes what I have in there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like every time I look at the filing cabinet, it's different.
Yeah.
But there's like 20 pages that are always in there. And what those 20 pages are for the day, I have no idea. But then I look inside, and that's what they are.
And you got to put them together. Like today
They're
is,
already together.
Today is mispaint a house day, and you go, I didn't know I was going to wake up there, but now I'm going to have to do that.
Do you mind if
Yeah,
I
I
do
guess so.
a mental examination of you?
Sure.
Okay, now I ask of you, will you answer this honestly?
Yeah.
Promise you're going to answer honestly.
Yes, Brendan.
To the best, and I don't expect you to know it exactly
Uh-huh.
because
Who
you don't
could?
upload, but to the best of your knowledge, what episode number do you think this is? Of the
I
Rad
don't know,
Dudecast?
150?
Hey, that's not too far off. It's episode 128 of the world famous Rad
Yeah,
Dudecast.
all right, so.
That's not bad. I thought you were going to say either 20 or 600.
No.
So you've proven yourself. It's episode 128.
Oh,
The
we
world
have to do
fa-
the intro.
What
the
it
world
was?
famous Rad Dudecast.
What were I? What was my? I
Here's
was,
what I heard. Well,
why was I going to say?
Sorry. Got what?
I had my side of the story, but now I forget what the story was.
That,
Because it's not a fact for the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and if I'm cutting everybody off today, you got to let me know I'm on level 500.
I want you to cut me off. Why are you so hot? Well, let me do an introduction.
Do it in
Okay, this is the Rad Dudecast. It's a podcast, and I was thinking about this today. We should be very proud of ourselves. We're a podcast, right?
Uh-huh.
And we've gained a listenership through.
Stop burping. Got to get you to stop that. It's interrupting him.
It's
I was woken up.
you know,
too
I
soon.
watched him have a phenomenal set the other night at Cantina Royale. One of the best stand-up comedians I know.
Yeah.
Both of you guys. But he even does that during his sets. He burps.
Yeah.
He's just up there burping.
It's my trademark.
It is. I guess it is your trademark. It's
Some
one-
people go kablammy.
I don't know how
Kablammy.
you've got so much gas that you're just always burping. I maybe burp twice a day. Maybe.
Doctor said I have less bones, more gas.
Yeah.
So we're like, how many bones do most people have? Like 200 or something like that. I have 120 bones, and then the rest of that air is just there's air.
Yeah.
there.
You're
So
missing
that's
80
why.
bones.
I'm
Can
missing
I
like
tell you-
80 bones?
Can I cut in here on a fact of the thing that I saw one time with my own eyes?
What?
Blew my mind. I go into Anthony's room one day, just a layer of skin laying on the bed. And I say, what the heck? It's got two
Yeah.
bones in the skin. Again, like a mouse under a carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I go, Anthony, wake up. And then all of a sudden, He inflates,
Sure.
starts walking.
Drank a seltzer, popped right
Yeah,
back up.
that's why I'm all screwed, because you guys woke me up too fast.
Now, of course, this is episode 128 of the
Your mic is loud, so when you burp in,
It's
it
hiccups,
cuts.
it's
You
burps.
can't hear Brennan talk. You're literally going, fuck!
That's pretty good for the listeners.
So, yeah, so they can't. So you got to be careful. Just take it away from the mic.
Sounds good,
Sorry,
Greg.
Brennan. Go ahead.
So,
Roundabout.
he shoved his foot in my face. He just shoved
That
his
wasn't
foot.
in your
He
face.
burps. He shoves his foot in my face. This is episode 128 of the Rad
This is like-
Dudecast. My name is Brendan Ayer. I'm here with the only
It's like a USO
co-host,
performer.
the only co-host of the Rad
Mr.
Dudecast, Greg Stone. It's me.
Yeah.
It's Brendan Ayer and Greg Stone on the Rad
Well,
Dudecast.
Bobby Basehead.
Oh boy.
Got a new guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
So filling in for
Let me get there, huh? let's ramp up, huh, Greg?
hey
Well, Bobby Bassett's here already, is he?
Bobby Basehead, huh?
Bobby Basehead. Get you anything you want. Davenport Avenue.
You're from Davenport Avenue.
I
you
live
said.
on Davenport Avenue, and that's where I get everything I need. You need something, I get it for you on Davenport Avenue. Bobby Basehead.
Now, are you called Basshead? Do you enjoy bass music with bass? What do you call
Man,
it?
I'm baselining, tweaking, getting on the street, and
You're bass
buy a
lining.
Super Nintendo for $30.
Oh, so you're selling the Super Nintendos. What else do you got in your trunk there?
I got a trunk full of elephant trunks that I got from an African poacher.
So you're selling Super Nintendos and elephant tusks. You said trunks.
Trunks, elephant trunks. That's their
Oh,
noses.
I don't even think there's a market for the trunks.
Bobby Basehead, find your market, find your girl, find your boy. Go Grammy.
Wow, Bobby Basshead. So you've got it all. If I want elephant tusks,
Blame me, huh?
if I want a Super Nintendo, you at one point you mentioned if I want a girl or a boy, and then you said, kablam it.
Yeah, I need a girl or boy to shovel your snow. Whatever you need on Bobby Basehead, I got what you need.
You're running a snow shoveling business?
a lot of businesses. But that was a good one. It didn't burp so loud.
No, listen.
It didn't burp
Let
so
me
loud.
tell you
That was
My
all
bad.
right.
I've
Brendan.
got sensitive sensibilities. You know that. about me.
Sensitive sensibilities.
Bobby knows?
Bobby
Oh.
knows. So I've got this, and this, for me, I'm on the spectrum. Certainly, things irritate me. I'm
Spectrum of light.
Asperger's.
All right.
I don't know. I've self-diagnosed. I don't like
Yeah.
crowds, noises, or things I don't like. All three of those I don't
Woo!
like. Now, this guy, it's known I don't appreciate body noises, functions.
Yeah.
He continues to burp, and he's got his feet in my face, and any person can know that's a hell for me, and he continues to rub it in my face like I'm a fucking doormat to be
say-
walked all over.
Yo, you come on Davenport Ave.
Yeah.
And you start burping on people, you're going to find yourself strung up, hanging from a ceiling, machete your skin right off. Like the Predator got you. Freak you out. Freak out your family.
Well, I'd say if now,
Pop in place here.
far be it from me, Bobby Basehead, to argue with you, but I'd say if someone strung you up from a ceiling and macheted all your skin off, that's going to do a whole lot more than just simply freak you out. I think you've murdered this man.
A lot of people don't know you can live without your skin, the way I live without love, the way I live without a dove. I'm from the streets. I am the sky. I am your everything. Bobby Basehead.
Nobody thought you were living with a dove. I just took it for granted you were living without a dove.
Sorry, it came on strong. It came on strong for me. But Bobby Basehead's over here. But Greg's over here. So you can
Oh,
talk
I
to
love
whoever
Greg.
you want.
Oh, cool.
Right? Hey, I'm Greg. I got a bunch of things to tell you about the sound.
Eh?
Bobby Bass. Boom, 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 boom. Bobby Basehead. All right. Or I can take a break. Should I take a break?
Oh, you take if you want to take a break, go ahead and take a break.
Who's that?
We have to always figure out who it is.
If you want to take a break, you take a break.
Yo, my man, who is you? You in the house. Who is you? I'm aroused. I'm aroused to your sound.
Cross tongue.
Groston. Let me over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Shocker, your name is Groston?
Why is that a shocker to you?
No reason. No reason.
My name is Grostin Korivovich, and I am this. Here's what happened to me. I was an experiment in the
Oh,
old.
cross your legs, girl.
Hey, Bobby Basehead, come on. I sit how I like to sit. I was an experiment in the Soviet Union.
Gotta let your fly fly.
Well, they wanted to see if they could make a man out of a pile of leaves.
Oh, over here. This is going to be hard for me to follow, guys. That's my fault.
Why?
Because, well, for you to fully understand what's happening, let me get back into Bobby Basehead. I am so high in the sky with the girl that you knew from before. So that's what's happening.
This guy's a phenomenal musical artist.
Yeah.
Bobby Bass.
Bobby,
What this
mine
guy
is
famous?
Graston.
Yeah.
They say to me in the Soviet Union, America, come for all the pop stars. I see Bobby Bass said, they're not lying to me. This guy, no. Anyway, his experiment gone wrong.
I remember such experiment.
Hey.
Do not worry. All things will be explained.
Yeah. No, I wasn't worried. No, hey, man.
Cool.
I wasn't worried.
Explain them.
I have put out a marker. I
Yeah.
have put out marker on
Yeah.
John Wick.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
To understand this voice, you may have had to see John Wick last night with me, and Anthony was there.
Anyway, they made me. They did experiment. They said,
Yeah.
"Hey, the Cold War is going. You know, they everyone got the nuclear weapons. What if? But if we just make another nuclear weapon, that's no protection because they got nuclear weapons." So they said, "What if we make a man out of a pile of leaves?"
Oh, yeah, right.
And that's me, Grostin.
So you're the man out of the pile of leaves.
That's a
No.
big jump.
It never worked. I just worked there.
So you worked in the place where they made the man out of the
I
pile of
was
leaves.
the janitor. It never worked.
Oh, all right.
They tried they would shock the pile of leaves with plutonium.
Yeah.
That's how they created the Hulk.
That's true. He was there. But for me, I said they wouldn't let me really be involved because I was just cleaned, took the garbage out.
So you're a guy who works at the nuclear facility. They
Very
were
high
going to
level.
make a grass person,
A
but
pile
you're
of
not that
leaves.
grass person.
No. And
You're
they were.
just Graston.
I'm Graston. They were unsuccessful.
It seems very French.
Yeah, well, my parents, they loved Jerry Lewis. Who's American, but French people like him.
That's all. I get it. I get
Anyway,
it. You
but-
might have to start drawing some of this for me.
I cannot draw. I do not have hands.
Oh my god.
That stuff, what happened to your hands?
Turned into feet.
Oh, what?
Well, I thought I had a bacterial infection.
Yeah.
So I went to the doctor. I said, well, I maybe got this thing on my hand. And it's like crotch rot or whatever.
Sure.
And he said, well, we only got the medicine for the feet. I said, that doesn't matter. Feet, hands, same thing. He said, oh, it matters. I said, it doesn't matter. Put them on my hand. He said, are you sure? He made me sign a paper, put it on my hands. They turned into feet.
So you didn't get feet. Your hands turned into feet.
Yeah, I got 4 feet.
Why don't you be somebody?
No, you know. Sure, I'll get there.
I didn't know how to signal that to you using nonverbal communication.
Yeah.
And then I want to see who you got talking to Graston.
Graston.
I'm sorry. As a sound engineer, I'm not very good with words.
What was the name of the fella that they made into leaves?
What? No, he never worked. But they did.
Oh.
He got halfway done, but he still is mostly just like leaves. His name is Robert Mapplethorpe.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay.
Yeah, man. As a bass head, I totally get that.
Yeah, see, Bobby Bassett understands.
You got to be bassing. When you bass, then you understand how a grass man knows a man named Grass Time.
Graston.
Yeah.
Grass Time.
Yeah, I get the whole thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your interest here?
None.
Oh, all right.
Here.
You know what? Can we save that question? That's a good question to ask everybody who comes into this podcast.
Yeah,
What is
sure.
your interest here?
Yeah.
Somebody
Would
save
be
it.
the reason you'd be here.
Somebody write it down. Oh, wait, I do. I'm here to plug my book.
Okay, there
Oh,
you go.
here we are.
Yeah.
Four Hands Grass Man.
Four Hands Grass Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got no hands, and I'm not made out of grass. It's a clever title to rope people in.
Yeah. So what's the book about?
Oh, just it's mostly like a love advice.
Mm.
You know, like because I had to learn. It's for love advice for people with feet for hands.
Mm.
Because people like me that have feet for hands,
Yeah.
they don't know how to pleasure a woman.
Oh, right.
But you've got to use your feet like your fingers.
I hear that.
How many of these feet hand people are there out there?
Just me and about 4 other guys.
So you wrote this book for the 4 other guys.
None of them bought it.
Okay. All right. How many pages is the book?
775 pages is the prologue. The actual book itself is 40,000 pages
Wow.
long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bobby, would you ever read something like that?
I read 2 things:
Okay.
street signs and people's fear.
Oh, wow.
So you tell me how to get there, and then I'll give you a price. You know what I mean? Based on your fear level.
Oh, that's pretty good. But the 2 things you said, I don't understand where directions come into play. You said I got to tell you how to get there?
No, I only read street signs.
Oh, I see. So I got to give you so that you need to know where to go.
I don't need to know how to go. I might need to know. I don't know if I know where I know. My
Right.
brain is like a giant filing cabinet.
I've heard of that. That's interesting. I forgot if that was you or the other fella next to you.
Remember. Who? Wait,
Wait,
can we pause it?
let's take a pause.
What episode? Did we finish the intro?
Hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know. 128.
128.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to talk for a little bit. Can we do that?
We can, but first we must do the segment, which is I forgot we haven't done this in a while. This is a 2-minute segment. Then we just chat.
Okay.
Okay, we're out of these harebrained characters. Which, goodness gracious,
You
what
think.
were we thinking?
You think
now,
we're out of it?
we get to say a sentence, and it goes around in a circle. We make a story. So begin.
What?
Haven't
Yeah, we've done it before. It's one of the listeners' favorites. But you say
Who?
a full sentence.
Oh, I went to the store.
There, I met my arch nemesis.
which I didn't want to see him that day.
It's like they're given a circle, but you only come with square pegs.
What do you mean that was a sentence?
Did not connect in any way to what Brendan
He
said.
did. He didn't
I
want to see
did.
his
I didn't want to
nemesis that
see
day.
him
Okay,
that
take
day.
it from
The
the top. Take it
arch
from the
nemesis.
top.
Oh, really?
Greg, take it
Yeah.
from the top. Take it
Oh,
from
maybe
the
I
top.
didn't understand.
Take it from the top.
You
Okay.
guys, the way you have
You
treated.
did good. I heard you.
The street was bare and the woman was bald.
Had she been through chemotherapy treatment, or was she just prematurely balding?
I guess that's one of the questions that came through my mind when I saw her.
And then I thought, let me ask your name. What's your name? Sexy baby.
She said her name was Terencia, and that's when I knew I had arrived.
At the cookie aisle.
Maybe I'll get something with nuts to poison my roommate. I said,
These fucking Keebler elves do it every time.
Yeah, they really do keep coming up with new stuff. And I gotta, think about. Yeah, I'm still Terencia's on my head though.
Yeah.
Okay.
can we just talk now?
Well, that was fun.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't fun. I'm having a hard time
Keebler.
staying
That's
on.
what's for dinner.
You know what I mean?
It was a Keebler commercial.
Oh, that was great.
Well,
So if we just talked, then I could stay on board.
let's chat, man.
yeah, man, sure.
I
I don't know.
apologize.
You woke me up. I'm up now, so I don't know. I'll do
I woke
anything.
you up to do the podcast.
Yeah.
That was scheduled.
Yeah.
Don't act like I woke you up like a dick. You woke me up, so now you got me.
Here's what it's
You
like.
have a commitment.
Here's what it's like.
Yeah, that's why I took a nap, so I would be bright-eyed for this thing.
Are you?
Yeah, of course.
This is what it's like.
I don't
working
even
with
have my
you.
milk drink.
You're
No
the
one got me.
equivalent. You're the
Coffee
equivalent.
drink that you had milk too.
You're the equivalent of
And
a
Anthony Delight.
of a blind man.
Uh-huh.
You're like a blind man
Yes.
that's got one skill, like a blind man that can make the finest jewelry in the world, right? And that's your comedic skills is the jewelry. But me and Greg, as the seeing eye dog,
Yeah.
have to do all the work to get you to your fucking jewelry store, and then you're there. Finally, you can do something, but you've got to be led like a blind bat.
And I have arrived. Yes. Sounds great.
That should be the name of your album. I have arrived.
That's pretty good. I have arrived.
And then it should be a picture of a party that already ended.
Oh,
That's funny.
funny. Yeah. I was going to do that, or for my next skit.
Oh, from our next skit.
Yeah.
How about Jesus? How about Anthony on the cross? And we have a picture of you being crucified.
Yeah, that's pretty good,
Like,
too.
and it's just like a word bubble. It says, probably a burp.
It's hard to rebut you guys when you're yelling at me because you're both very charismatic, and I enjoy being made fun of.
I'm not making
So
fun of you.
No, we're not making fun of you. We're
No.
Genuinely mad.
no, I know that.
No,
I know.
I like
That's
you.
why it's tough because you're both very charismatic, and it makes me laugh. So then, for me to come up with a counter argument, I forget all about it.
But there wasn't. You don't need a counter argument. You just go, yeah, man. All I was asking you to say was, yeah, man. I saw that you were trying to be fast. I should have moved faster
Yeah.
to match.
I
What
did
we were trying
say
to
that,
do.
though.
No,
And all
never
I was
did.
trying to get you to
You
say
never did.
was to
Yeah.
admit that you were a blind jewelry maker.
Yeah. Okay. You were moving fast. I should have been moving faster.
No, you did all right.
Happy
Don't.
Greg,
No, don't.
you big baby.
Accountability.
I feel bad for
It's
him,
called
'cause when he
account-
does
why?
this-
Because he's so likable that you can't. You
I
feel
know,
bad
I
yelling
like
at
him a lot.
You have to look past it. He's a puppy looking
But I
at
like
you.
him.
Yeah, but he's not going to dislike you. You're spoiling him.
He might.
I might.
You're spoiling him in friendship.
He already doesn't like me.
Well,
You guys wouldn't let me come to your Super Bowl party, and then I'd
was-
turn on Instagram the next day. Hitler was there.
And The Rock.
Yeah, they made me delete that one off Instagram
And
Why?
Kevin Hart.
because
Really?
one of my friends said one of our friends said
Oh.
don't have Hitler in the picture if I'm there. I said all right, but it's not really Hitler. He's not really here.
Somebody said that?
It wasn't our party.
Wow. I
Yeah.
can't believe that.
Yeah, they said don't if Hitler, and I said dude, no one really thinks we're
Jewish friend.
Yeah, so
Brendan was asking which friend. It was a Jewish friend, I would imagine.
yeah. Yes. So yeah, and it wasn't our party.
Yeah.
For our party, you come over.
That's fine. I don't. It's okay. I don't need friends. I don't deserve them. I don't deserve them or need them.
Oh.
You heard Graston. He was a terrible character, and I'm a terrible comedian.
Oh,
That's not true.
Yeah.
You're
great.
a great comedian.
How? Why is it only church music that's done like that?
They do it for like a good car, like a good car commercial. They're like,
Oh yeah. No one like incorporates that
Totally.
into pop songs.
Did you guys watch the Grabbies last night?
No, I boycotted.
Me too.
They didn't have any black people on.
Really?
No, yes, they did.
Oh, I didn't watch.
I don't know what he's talking about. Also, I called them the Grabbies. I thought that was going to be a bit.
No, that's fun.
Where I
Oh,
pretend-
the Grabbies.
where I
I didn't
pretend
even
I think
hear.
the Grammys are called the Grabbies. It's like
Sure.
I guess I'll just return my own bits.
No,
What
that's what I
happened?
do. I laugh at myself.
What happened at the Grabbies?
Wow, Chance the Rapper was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, he won big, huh?
He won big. He was great. He did a great performance. I don't know. I feel off today.
Well, that's all right.
What's this mean?
What?
Nothing.
To feel off like this?
Sometimes you're off. Sometimes you're wrong.
No, dude, you're fine.
Sometimes the rain comes on too strong.
I mean, man, this guy came out of the gate with Bobby Basehead 30 seconds into this thing.
Yeah, but I liked him.
Yeah, this guy's flying.
No,
I mean,
you know
I'm
what?
flying right now.
You know what? Let me amend what I said. Graston was a good character. You didn't
Graston
ask me
was
enough
great.
questions. You didn't. I asked questions. I had 300 questions for Bobby Basehead. You had no questions for me. You just go, okay. What
I
is
can
that?
tell you the big problem.
What?
And I'll be serious. Bobby Basehead was trying to get out real hard, so I couldn't think how to talk to Gaston because all that was going on was Bobby Basehead. Bobby Basehead was screaming in my brain.
Yeah.
And how could Bobby Basehead scream at Gaston? I don't know how these people would meet.
I loved Graston. There was a
about
lot
Bobby
to
Basehead?
contend with in that moment.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're off. We used to be the best character work
We're the
podcast
best.
in the game. Now we're finished. This podcast's finished.
What the hell is?
If I feel negative, I'm going to take everyone down
Come
with
on, I'm
me.
at 500.
I won't feel negative. I feel very good right now, man.
I feel good. I'm mad that he feels good because he should feel shamed. He should feel shamed for how he responded. This is why he's got no emotions. He's like Dexter.
You are like Dexter.
He is. Guy can't feel. Oh, I know, he feels. He did something nice for me the other day. Yeah, I still haven't paid him for electric either. I appreciate that. See
Oh,
how
I got a
am?
new apartment.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tagged you in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hell do I
too
not
late.
get a
I already
text?
got a different one.
Oh, all right. That's great.
Yeah, I'm excited. Bushwick. I live in Bushwick. It'd be nice. I'm going to make my room a pleasure dome.
No.
Oh
that's good.
yeah.
Yes.
You know? Real
I've always
pleasure
wanted
dome.
that.
We just
What
opened
do you-
up level 2 on this podcast. What do you want? A pleasure? Exactly. I know you were going. If you get Ultimate Pleasure Dome, what do you put in your Pleasure Dome?
Oh, a full. It's a lot of it. Now, a lot of people don't realize this about eroticism.
Mm-hmm.
You do because you're an erotic man. You
Mhm.
wouldn't. But it begins with lighting. Okay, a lot of people think about a pleasure dome. They say, I need sex toys, I need thongs, you know. And yeah, you need that. But you start with the lighting. You set the tone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice warm light. Kind of a ochre.
Yeah.
Warm ochre.
What's an ochre?
Sort of an orangey red.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
you get-
yeah, like a gold.
Yeah, almost like a...
And he just punched Bobby Dolan on the Knicks.
Charles Oakley.
Thank you.
That's like a sheik's harem. You want to set up a lot of pillows.
Harem.
You want to cover the bed in a fine layer of tinfoil.
And women.
No, you cover the bed in a fine layer of tinfoil. Then
And
you,
women, and then you cook the women
Yeah, you cook the women.
on a tinfoil like a pizza. See, that also goes to your lighting because I'm thinking my roof, I use the top of a toaster oven.
Oh yes.
So that you can just cook anything wherever you are in the room.
You make cookies.
No need to put something in the toaster oven. You're already in it.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Are toaster ovens out?
I used to one.
No way. I got 7 in my room.
Because I haven't
Use 'em
seen
for
those in a
everything.
while. For a while, those were the next big thing in appliances.
They're still going great.
I think
What
they're
is...
off.
Yeah, that's a good point. What was a toaster oven? It was just a tiny oven, and you made like...
That's how you make pizza crispy when it's cold.
Yeah.
I still use one at Tita's house. It's the best way to get pizza.
So what's the difference between a toaster oven, a toaster? I get the difference between an oven because an oven's big.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a toaster oven and a toaster?
Well, a toaster oven essentially is a toaster-powered thing. It's about the same power level.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
can put things in it. A
Right.
toaster, you can only put toast or toast-shaped things
Yeah.
in.
That's the thing about a toaster. It's like you roll with the times a little bit. Only bagels and toast? How's this thing still on the market? I don't
Exactly.
even. And Pop-Tarts. A 3-item machine that's been around
You're
forever.
underestimating the power of toast. You're underestimating it again.
No, I don't know, man. I think other stuff has come out.
90% of meals come with toast.
90%.
Seems high, but I can't argue with statistics.
90% of the time I go to
high.
a diner, I always order some kind of egg meal, and they always
Yeah.
give me toast.
But why can't you do toast in a toaster oven?
You can't. It takes too long. Because
Oh,
with a toaster, you got both sides coming at you.
No, you can do toast in a toaster oven.
You can't. It's going to
That's
take way
why
too
it
long.
became the next level of thing.
That's what I'm
'Cause
talking
it's a
about.
toaster. You make
Toaster-
your toast in there, but you also make other things
Are
in
you
there.
trying to say that you think the toaster oven came out before the toaster?
No,
No,
it replaced the
after
toaster.
replace the toaster. The toaster should be
Toaster's still
done.
around.
Toaster's dead.
Toaster, you go in any room.
The
there's
toaster
a
is
toaster before you
done,
get a toaster oven.
Dad.
You're saying there's a toaster in any room.
There's a toaster in every kitchen. There's not a toaster oven in every kitchen.
But I'm saying that's bullshit. There shouldn't be a toaster in every
There
kitchen.
should be
there
a
should be a
toaster
toaster oven.
I kind of agree.
I'd like to interrupt this podcast. I'd like to make a toast. Come
Two?
on, that's
I am.
funny.
Yeah, that's
Greg,
funny.
To the longevity of
toaster oven.
Yeah. There we
Now
go.
to the toaster oven.
Toaster
Yes.
ovens. I don't
Yeah.
know why
Not
you
down
all of a sudden
with the
agreed with our
toaster.
side.
I'm on your side.
Oh, you're against toasters now.
You jump ship.
What you've just
I'm
said.
a toaster oven man with 100%.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it has not superseded. It should have.
It
Yeah,
should
yeah,
have.
yeah. No.
It's like the Derrick Rose
Well,
of
you're talking
appliances.
price point. You're talking
You
price
got
point.
hurt?
You get a
Never got
toaster
to
for
be as good as it should have been.
Yeah, but Derrick Rose, that was a series of injuries.
yeah.
Yeah, so did the toaster oven. People get electrocuted, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well,
Oh, okay.
And the price points.
the price points. A toaster. You
Really?
get a toaster for $9. Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
How
I'll
much
make
is
you
a toaster oven?
40.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
For
so that's-
baseline.
Also take up a lot more space.
A lot more space.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, toasters are tiny. Why don't they make tiny toaster ovens?
And they don't cook toast as fast as a toaster.
But okay, I'm with you on that. But they can cook other things.
You can get a pizza.
You
Perfect.
get a pizza going in there.
You get a pizza
You get a
going.
chicken
You can
going.
Get anything, man. You
You can get
in
anything.
there.
That's why I'm putting grills on the top of my room so I could be toasting everything all the time. I wake up, I go on my toast. I don't got to put in anything. I just open the toast up. Now it's toasting me.
Oh, I see what you mean. All right, that's
the
pretty
room
good.
becomes your hot air.
I'd like to go back to Brendan's description of his pleasure dome.
yes. We
Because
got
that was
off.
enjoyable, and I actually think it was kind of real.
Great job, Anthony.
So it's a golden ochre
Yeah,
lighting,
like a
is
lighting.
what
You
I've
need
heard.
the lighting, right?
Okay,
And then
so
you
you're starting with the lighting.
you get a fine selection of any kind of whatever you enjoy with your sex, whether you're the guy that likes to oil a lady down.
Mhm.
I've never been into that because it makes a mess.
The mess is a problem.
I do milk. Milk them up.
You just
Allow him to continue. Allow him.
I
Just
milk them
let
up.
him-
You know what it is? Because ladies have milk inside them. So then you milk them up, and that
Yes.
gets the milk inside them attracted to the outside milk, and that makes their breasts pump up big.
Look how pumped up you are. Your breasts are so
Anyway,
pumped up.
that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a milk them up job. You don't do oils.
If maybe in a hotel room, you oil.
Oh, hotel room, sure,
I'm
because then
not
you don't have to do any
responsible for the
cleanup.
mess, yeah. Yeah, I'll do an oil in a hotel room. I like
What kind of oils you doing?
just like engine oil.
That's what I say. You do oil.
Engine
I do
oil.
gasoline.
Yeah, I do engine oil.
Engine oil. That's kind of good though, because women sometimes like to be treated like a machine.
Yeah.
Sure.
La machine.
So you put engine oil on them, they think they're a car, kind of.
Yeah.
That's very fun.
Can I interrupt? One time I was with this
Sure.
girl. Her name was Bastion Laflante.
Okay.
She said that same thing to me. She said, treat me like a machine. And I'd roll up a quarter and I'd put it in her butthole. And then she would run around for like 15 minutes. And I go, that's how much time I got? That's how much time I got for a quarter? It's never enough time. It's never enough time.
How did you?
That's
Wait,
it.
when were these Bastion LaFlante years?
Oh, she was a hot one, man.
Yeah.
Great, supple face with tits that had tattoos of T's on them.
Can you
For
walk
testosterone.
me through
Testosterone.
an excerpt of a date with you and Bastion?
We can, but we got to get back to this thing.
Well,
We're
another
gonna get
thing you
back.
might want to get back to.
I'm in control now.
Nothing he
Okay.
likes better than just ignoring up. In my mind, I say, hold on a second. Tits covered in tattoos of T's, huh? Not him. He accepts that as just the sky is blue. Next question.
yeah.
Well, because I think that might come out in the scene work.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't want to dissuade from that.
Yeah.
But maybe we're too off course with that.
I don't care what we are. I'm all with
I've
you
never
guys.
been on course. I don't know. Let me ask you something. If you listen to the Rad Dudecast, and we're growing, we've got a
I
phenomenal
listen right now
listenership.
to you talk.
Yeah. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
What is this?
I don't know.
Hang
I think
up.
This is pure enjoyment for me.
Nah, hang up.
Hang
I'm gonna be this. I'm not gonna quit the podcast. I'll continue to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I am now becoming a guy that I don't like the podcast.
Why?
I'm against it.
No,
You
that's
can't do
not
that.
good
That's
for
not
the
fun.
energy in the room.
Not good for the energy.
I'm against the energy in the room because my own energy has been sucked from me as if it were my lifeblood, spit under the floor.
Do you want to
Like
get a glass of water?
Yeah,
Maybe get a glass of water. It might
I'd
help
love a
you.
glass of water. I'm parched.
Can
That
you get
might.
a glass of water? I'll
Oh,
pause
am I
it.
the intern?
Well, I
I'll
can't
get a
jump
glass
over.
of water. You
I'll
guys
get it.
continue.
I'm only
No, I'm
fucking
gonna
around.
get. Now I'm gonna get a glass of water. I don't even need water. I don't know why I said that. I'm not
I
even
wanted to
thirsty.
hear more about the pleasure stuff.
Well, that's about it. It's the lighting, really.
Oh, really?
Lighting.
And then the oils. I've never done oils.
Serious question.
Tried oils.
Have either of you ever pounded? You know, I mean, pounded a girl or guy
Uh-huh.
on a heart-shaped bed?
No.
No, I've always wanted to.
No, but I wonder if it's like I feel like I would lose my thing. I'd fall off. You know, you don't know where to,
Your
You
traction.
can't trust where your feet are going.
Well, they're generally pretty big. That's the thing. You never see a
Yeah,
a
they're not-
heart-shaped twin. You never see a heart-shaped twin
That's really
bed.
funny.
Yeah.
That's a funny bit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, you never do.
You never see a heart-shaped twin bed.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
they're big, so you're in the middle. You're fine. There's room to play. No one's on the edges there.
yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
They really used to like those old Poconos resort. They really used
Yeah.
to think that people's love lives were mainly aided through the use of furniture. Like they loved a tub shaped like a champagne
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah.
That's
Mandarin
not
lunch.
erotic. Put
No.
the tub on the ground.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
have you done?
Of
here?
course.
Just throw a couple porno mags in there. Yeah, that's erotic to me.
That's what I like.
Just me, my lady, and a couple porno mags.
Get a couple good mags going.
Hey, you want to get real horny? You want to get real horny? Take this mag up with you. That's what the front door guy says.
Owen Straw's got a funny new bit about how he's so old he liked porn back when it was called porno. That's funny. Yeah, they used to call
Who's
it
Owen?
porno.
I don't know Owen.
Great guy.
New guy?
I still
No.
call it porno because it's more fun.
It is fun.
A
I call
porno actress.
Yes.
That's more fun to me than a porn star.
Yeah.
That sounds dirty. A porno man.
Yeah, you're a porno man. That sounds like a guy who's going country to country selling it to people.
Yeah.
I'm a porno man. You know, come to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
you a porno.
Yeah.
You know, that'd been a fun thing if you traveled. I'm sure there was a guy who traveled from town to town. The porno man's here. The porno man.
Yeah.
Get your porno.
God, man. You know what I never got to have, but always looked so good to me? Were those milk in jars that the milkman would give?
I had
in
that.
The,
I
oh,
had a
really?
milkman in the South End. We had a milkman.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But they didn't.
But
do
in the
jars.
glass jars?
No, they gave us paper ones. Which
yeah,
sucked, you know.
man. They look so good every time.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's surprising there wasn't more milk thievery going on back then.
You would
They
think.
just leave
You-
your milk on your front drawer. You're a homeless guy.
Yeah.
You're like, you're fat. How are you homeless and fat? Well, I drink 600 milks a day. They're free. They put them out around 3 p.m. They put them outside everyone's house.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, it's an all-you-can-drink milk buffet.
Yeah.
Just teasing cats.
Yeah.
Cats in that box.
Yeah.
Like, how do we get in that
Yeah.
box?
Yeah.
No wonder cats hate us. Look
Yeah.
what we did to them for years with
Tease
the
'em.
milk.
Milk.
It's so weird that we were just doing that with milk. It was such a staple.
They'd
of,
give you chocolate milk too if you asked.
Really?
Yeah, they give you some other
Wow.
things.
And that's wild. That's how that's how bad everyone thought you needed milk. It was
Right,
just
right,
like, well,
right,
we
right.
need a man
Right.
that brings you
It was
6
that
quarts
important.
a day.
I know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even drink milk.
Yeah.
But back
Yeah.
then it was like, how are you going to live without milk?
Yeah.
Well, we could sell it at the store. Not good enough. Not good enough. We need a man. We'll call him the milkman. He'll bring it to
Yeah.
your house.
It's so weird.
The milkman.
I guess everyone's bones were really strong then.
We're the strongest. Why do you think we won World War II?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
We had milkmen.
Yeah. We were all milked up.
Yeah. I like milk.
That's the thing. A lot of people don't know this about Wolverine. They weren't trying to make a superhero. They were just trying to make a guy whose bones were as strong as the people back when they had more milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. I would agree with that 100%.
Let me throw down a phenomenal movie I just watched.
All right.
I could be behind the times on this.
Yeah.
A lot of people they think this is a female masty flick. They think it's for a girl to put on and
Masto?
masturbate. Yeah, a lot of people think that, but it's not. It's a phenomenal movie. Magic Mike.
It's a great movie.
It's a great
Oh,
movie.
really?
You
Yeah.
ever seen Magic Mike?
No.
You got to watch it. Channing
love to
Tatum
watch it.
is the best.
Yeah,
the
he's a
best.
funny
He's the
guy.
coolest guy, man.
I
Yeah.
want to hang with him.
And you're going to see this crew of male strippers, and you're going to say, that's the life. These guys,
Yep.
they're
Maybe
they're
we should
tight.
do that.
One of
They're
them is
cool.
Kevin Nash. Yeah.
Kevin Nash, the
Kevin Nash.
wrestler?
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
it. He's in it. Remember we were
He's
going to be
like
strippers?
70 years old.
Yeah. No, but yeah, he was in the movie.
My mom had the biggest crush on Kevin Nash. She was like a real bad boy. I hate her taste in men. Aside from me, but I really do.
She likes a bad boy.
Yeah, she really does. It's like a classic
Nash.
bad boy type. It disgusts me.
She
what
ever
she likes.
say anything about me? 'Cause
No,
I'm
well, she never really met you.
bad to the most. She's met me 7 times.
Really?
Yes, easily.
Huh.
I've been to your home.
Really?
Met her at shows. God damn it,
Johan?
Anthony.
You met
When were you at
Johan?
my house?
When we went to some gig in Jersey, we said your mom gave us Chinese
Yes.
food.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hurtful.
Depends. Now she likes like a classic, she the domestic violence threatener. You know what I mean? One of those guys.
Oh, my
Ooh,
Lord.
Yeah.
Saucy McBussy.
Yeah, a real 50s bad boy. That's the kind she
Yeah.
likes.
Oh, boy.
But that's how she was raised. Or those are the bad boys of her time.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Sure.
unfortunately, that's what she likes.
Remember when being a bad boy just meant you came home like 20 minutes late? Like, you're a bad boy. So I'll try to be early next time. I'll get a watch.
If I could,
Backtrack.
when did it mean that?
When you were a kid.
Oh, yeah. You couldn't come
You're-
home
you,
late.
you mean a non-sexual sense?
Yeah, you're just
You
a
just
bad
meant
boy.
you're a bad boy.
Yeah, he's been a bad boy.
He's been a bad boy.
He's been a bad boy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A bunch of bad boys. No one's ever done that song? A bunch of bad boys.
What is that?
Sitting on time. A bunch of bad boys. Looking for crime. A bunch of
of
bad
bad
boys.
boys.
Yeah, right? Bad boys. And
You
then
won't stop us this time. Put your
Bad
bad
boys.
boys.
a bunch of
Bad boys.
Bad boys.
yeah, man.
Bad boys.
We're just a bunch of bad,
Bad
boys,
boys.
trying to make this life. A bunch of bad boys, and we need a wife.
A bunch of
Bad
bad,
boys.
Yeah, man. I fought a kid after school.
Oh,
Bad
boys.
But I didn't win.
Bad boys. I got a gun in the book.
A bunch of bad boys.
Bad boys.
A whole bunch of bad,
Bad boys.
Yeah, that's a great song, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were singing a real song in the beginning.
No, I wrote that just now for us.
No, I realize that now, but in the beginning I thought it was like someone else.
Another thing I meant to mention.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you this. What was I going to tell you? I had something very important to tell you. What were we talking about? Take me back. You were saying no one's ever done
How
a
much
bunch of-
flour to use in a bacon?
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking about.
Milk. We're talking about milk.
Bad boys.
Then we
in
were
the
talking
Toaster
about
50s, milk.
Yeah, that was
Bad boys in the 50s. I think it was somewhere around that. What used to be a bad boy? I can't remember, but I think it was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I can't remember.
You ever
something about the 50s or something in there. And then
Sure.
I got sidetracked. Oh, we were talking about Magic Mike,
Yeah.
Kevin Nash, and then I started talking about
We
my
should be
mom.
strippers.
But before that, we could have talked about something else, and I just started talking about my mom's romantic interests.
Yeah.
Well, we'll never know.
Did I ever tell you I got a hand job?
Oh, we should become male strippers.
I don't have the body for
I
it.
said that. You weren't listening.
No, I was listening. I was trying to say maybe that was the topic we were talking about.
I brought that up as a topic we were talking about. I said strippers. And
Yeah.
you went, I'm going to say it and get credit.
No.
I'm not good.
What's
What,
wrong?
it's stripping?
No, I'm a bad boy.
You're a bad boy.
What's up with the new apartment? Who you living with? Anybody we know?
I'll tell you off the air. I don't like any. You don't know with these rots. They'll show up at your place of business, your home. They'll come in. They'll come out.
Where are you going? Let me ask you this.
Oh, I gotta do a shout out to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wanted
Okay, go
to
on,
shout someone out. A couple shout outs.
I got one too, but I don't have my phone on me.
How about to Andrew Johnson? He asked me a question. Maybe we can answer it. He said, I'm starting to notice you guys say y'all on the podcast. Aren't you from New Jersey?
Huh.
Y'all don't try and put us in some kind of barrel.
Y'all. Sometimes y'all just want to say y'all. I think y'all is. Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, I'm
do you-
okay with y'all.
Do you know why I say y'all for real?
Yeah.
True story.
Okay.
From the show Space Ghost.
Uh-huh.
There was an episode where Brat goes, y'all are crazy. or whatever. And Space Ghost goes, he goes, where did you learn to talk like that? And he goes, Hattiesburg. When did you go to Hattiesburg? And it always makes me laugh. So then I always started saying y'all.
Yeah.
So that if someone says, why are you saying y'all? I just go, I went to Hattiesburg in my head. Yo, Space Ghost Coast to Coast is a funny show.
Yeah,
a great
I
show.
should have watched more of that.
Oh, I got a shout out to Tori. You know Tori, our fan.
Tori
She came to-
Collette.
She came to my Caroline's show. It was
Oh,
so
really?
nice.
Oh,
She's
wow.
great.
Nice.
She's a
She
great
is
fan.
nice.
Yeah, she's a great fan. And then I'll be in. Do you mind if I do a plug?
Plug away. We got time, though.
Tuesday the 14th,
Mhm.
which is tomorrow. I'm doing a Valentine's Day at the Joke Joint. Valentine's Day show at the
Man,
Joke.
that sucks,
Joke.
Brendan. That's the first time we'll ever be apart on Valentine's Day.
Anyway, Tuesday, February 14th, I'm doing a show at the Joke Joint in Minneapolis, and then I have the Wednesday off, and then I'm doing a show there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's the JokeJointComedy.com. That's where you
.com.
find those tickets. JokeJointComedy.com, February 14th through
Nice.
the 18th, I believe. Brendan Ayer.
Good
My
for
name
you.
is. I'll be selling postcards.
Are you?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
should. Good move.
He's got this postcard thing cooking.
I'll be selling T-shirts.
I
Wink.
will
still got 3 out, they're
be.
We're not done with the podcast.
Oh, all right.
We have 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I want to keep going. I'm having a good time.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, Anthony,
Yes.
and then in turn I'll then ask you a question. If you think about it, I want everyone to think. And at home, I would like you all to think too. Who's a girl that you like a lot?
Well, you know, my
Could be
girl.
anybody.
I would say my girlfriend, but she never listens to this thing, so it's really no good to say her because it'll never get around to
Over
her.
anybody over the Virgin Mary?
I don't know that I'm a big fan of the Virgin Mary.
She's good. You gotta at least say that.
What did she? I mean, the Virgin Mary.
She was a very holy woman who gave birth to Jesus.
She gave birth to Jesus. That's the thing. She gave birth to Jesus, but then what did she do after that?
She did a lot.
Really?
Yeah, you just never read the Bible.
No, I don't know anything
But
about
you're
it.
coming at it cocky as if these assholes are pretending like she's great. She didn't do anything.
yeah.
But it's actually a lot of stuff on the books that she did.
Really?
Some of the best stuff.
She paint houses and stuff like that.
No, I'm talking she may have done stuff that's like bigger than even what Jay did himself. Like she is looked upon as the highest below God.
But she
Which
died
one?
a natural cause. She didn't have any special powers. She was just a lady
Yeah.
who birthed Jesus, and then she, taught some kids how to read or something.
No, she did bigger things than that.
She's the mother of God, man.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that's not like
Yeah.
a real thing to do.
Yeah. Hey Siri, what?
My
did
mom's the
Virgin
mother of me.
Mary
That
do?
doesn't mean she's great at everything.
Yeah, I don't know. She's not. You weren't a great gift. God came and he was making shit happen, and you barely get out of bed for the podcast.
But what I'm saying, she's just a vessel.
Have you guys heard about this new soundboard that's out?
No.
I'm in the process of making a soundboard,
Mhm.
but it's just myself.
Mhm.
I only got one thing so far, but I just
Fair.
play it when I want to save my voice. Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. What do we got?
You gotta put up high volume. And you gotta put it in
Oh, yeah,
speaker.
I see.
We're not-
Okay, Anthony, you say something.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
yeah,
I think she was pretty good.
she was great.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about her.
Hold on. Okay, do that. Say that same thing about Eleanor Roosevelt again. Something was wrong. Something was off.
Adele, she's made a lot of good music.
You like Adele?
Yeah, I like Adele.
Doubt that.
That's pretty funny.
Wow, When'd you do that?
I'm making this. This is the first entry.
That's
you like
cool.
it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, when Brendan quits, we could have all his soundboards and we'll play those sounds.
Your acting is getting good, or you're really mad.
I know.
Doubt that.
Adele.
Doubt that.
Adele, I heard she did good yesterday, right?
Yeah, I think she said something about having black friends.
What did she say, Brendan?
Oh, it was nice. People make it crazy, and she basically said she was trying to say a nice thing. She was just in the moment. She said to Beyonce, she goes, "I know from all my black friends that you have they feel empowered by you."
Yeah.
And people are like jumping on that. Oh, you black
everybody
man.
wants
It's like,
something.
what,
That seems
dude?
nice.
What? That was a fucking
It was a
nice thing.
statement. It was a
You know,
statement.
I get it. It seemed a little off, like, oh, I have black
Sure,
friends,
who
but it's like,
cares?
calm down. It's in the heat of the moment. She
British-
meant it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Let's start thinking about what people mean in their hearts, not
Yeah.
like every.
Right.
What can we pick apart about everything?
No, that's a
No,
good
did
point.
she mean it racistly or
Yeah.
did she mean it well? She meant it well.
Absolutely.
Fuck off and move on.
Exactly. This is worse than the MacArthur scare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is looking
it's
for communists. Looking
yeah.
for racists.
Also, too, it's like things are they say different things in England. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Also-
They say crumpets all the time.
Just say something and be funny or be weird or be whatever, and then that's just what you said, and who cares? This damage, sticks and stones may break my bones.
Exactly, and also, yeah, exactly.
You'll forget.
But not only that, it's like, let's be people. Look beyond.
Yeah, let's
Don't
be people.
dissect the words. Think, what did they mean?
Yeah.
You're not an idiot. Listen to what
Yeah.
she said and think about what she meant. She
Yeah.
clearly meant it as a compliment and good and accepting thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah.
Enough already.
Yeah.
Enough. I've had it.
That's
Yeah.
why I like Adele.
Yeah, and not only that, she did you
like
she,
Adele.
now on the Grabbies broadcast last
Uh-huh.
night. She because last year she had
Uh-huh.
a bit of a problem. You know, it's tough up there on that stage because it's such
course.
a big venue, and the sound they don't have sound check exactly. There's so many different performers. So Anthony, question.
Do they do it in the same spot every year?
I can't. I bet. I don't know
Okay.
for sure. But anyway, so last year she had a problem where the sound was all fucked up, and she ended up sounding bad because she couldn't hear the feedback. So she starts her George Michael tribute this
Right.
year. The sound goes bad. It sounds awful. It's about 10 seconds in. She shuts it down. She
Great.
says, "I know this is live TV. I'm so sorry. I love George Michael. I can't do this to him. Let's start it over and get it right."
Nice.
That's what
Starts
I mean.
it over
She seems
and
so
gets
amazing.
it right, and it's beautiful, and the crowd goes fucking nuts because it's
Oh, I'd
live
like to see
TV. And
that.
she says, "You know what? Shut it down. I can't hear.
Yeah.
We got to get this right for George Michael." She gets it right. It's beautiful. and
What
it's
song
like,
did she sing?
She sang Beach Boys.
What?
Barbara Ann. Ba ba ba
Ba,
ba
Barbara
Ann.
Ann.
Ba 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 Barbara Ann.
Come
Ba
take
ba
my
ba ba Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann.
Take my hand.
Ba, ba,
We're rocking
ba,
and
ba,
rolling,
ba,
rocking
ba,
and
ba,
rolling,
ba,
Barbara
ba,
Ann,
ba,
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 Barbara Ann.
Went to the beach, see us beach.
Yeah, Barbara Ann. We
Ba,
went to
ba,
the beach,
ba,
went
ba,
to the
ba,
beach,
ba,
went to the beach. It's a Barbara Ann. Oh, back to the beach.
No, I don't know.
went
She
to
sang
the
some
beach.
George Michael song. It was beautiful.
Faith?
And then I'll tell you, and he's not necessarily always
Yeah.
my taste of music. Okay?
George Michael.
No, well, I love George Michael,
Oh,
but
okay.
this guy, he's not always my taste, not always right up my alley. But the performer of our time,
Mhm.
the greatest, the new Prince, I would
Okay.
call him.
Yes.
Easily.
I know where you're going.
I don't know if you know where I'm
I know
going.
exactly where
'cause
you're
this guy can sing, he
Yep.
can dance, he can play every instrument. His name is
Bruno
Roswell.
Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Yep.
I
The
thought you were gonna
guy's
say
fucking
Roswell.
amazing.
Yeah.
He is amazing.
Yep.
He is.
And God damn, he's good, man.
He's
he did a
good.
Prince
He's good.
tribute, and it was fantastic. He performed twice.
Yeah.
Great both times.
Yeah.
And he's ageless. He could be 19. He could be 62.
Could
he
be an
a
Asian woman.
62-year-old
He could
woman.
be. I have no idea.
I have no idea, and
All
I don't care.
I know one thing. That boy good.
He's phenomenal. And then, people were losing their minds about Beyonce. I thought Beyonce was great. Beyonce doesn't speak to me as much as a Chance. The Chance the Rapper was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I do. I like Beyonce. I respect her, but I also think there's a faction of people that in the Bayhive or whatever Beehive, whatever you
Oh,
want
the
to call
Bayhive.
it.
They call themselves that.
They love her, and I love her. But I'm more. I've always been more of a Jay-Z guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah.
Chance the
I'd
Rapper
like
to
to say
me.
something.
I'm a blue man.
Go ahead.
I like to say something about Beyonce. Now, this is going to piss a lot of people off.
A lot
Yeah.
of people are
It's going
gonna
to piss
be
a lot of
real
people
mad.
off. You know what? It bothers me that she went because I saw a little bit that she went on. She went on pregnant, and everyone was like, "She took a chance. She's so risky. She did this." It's like, no, fuck you. She didn't. She's Beyonce. if you put me pregnant on stage, that's a goddamn risk.
Yeah.
No matter what.
For a lot of reasons.
For a lot of reasons. I'm probably not gonna, baby's probably not going to live. I'll be honest with you.
How is that baby in there?
Yeah.
What's this guy doing here?
This guy isn't even a singer.
A lot of things.
Oh, this is the pregnant man portion of the show.
He's doing a Neil Diamond song. We don't have clearance for this. We don't have the rights. We don't have the rights.
We don't. But that's what bothers me is that because Beyonce, that's not a risk. She's Beyonce.
Right.
She's the most beautiful. She has undevoted fans. They're going to follow her forever. It's like, yeah, I'm great. You did it. But it's not like, yeah, pregnancy is pregnancy. We're all happy with it.
Yeah.
Put a real pregnant woman on TV. Put a real one. Not a fake one. Give me a real one. I want one that's on the street that she's put gravel up her vagina and it's
God, have you ever seen a pregnant woman in real life?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, gross. Gross.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, man, I get it, dude.
Here's what's interesting, and
Yeah.
so I watched that whole performance, and I don't really mind because I'm a big rap guy anyway, and I love especially if you're watching it on TV, I like a good song and dance routine. But man, there's no such thing as rock and roll anymore. There's not a single.
man.
There's everything is.
It's not in pop.
Yeah, it's pop or it's like a hip hop inspired pop. There was Metallica performed, but they performed with Gaga, and fucking James Hetfield's mic was out for half of it.
Yeah, I would have cut him off too.
But there is no mainstream rock and roll anymore.
Yes, there is a band like Mumford and Sons, and that's where it really kind of moved to. That's the rock now. It's more like there's folky rock.
It's more
and
Because
all
that's
that
folk,
rock.
dude. That's folk.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but-
Radcliffe, but it's evolved. It's like a more evolved.
I'd agree with him that rock kind of became pop, but then there is whatever folk has become like it has a heavier and more upbeat tone to it.
Yeah.
And a lot of that, it just doesn't get a ton of radio play.
Well, especially not in this area. Other areas they do.
Right.
Our fans around the country will attest. There's only rap and pop music stations in the New York, New Jersey area.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
but even
some
around
80s.
the country, I find it's more it's all the top 100, which is sort of rap and pop, and then there's country. There's rock stations play classic rock. There's not
No, you get
very
some,
much
like-
new rock.
Well, there is. It's just
If you
not around
listen
this
to
area.
college radio stations, there is.
True, but I'm saying mainstream rock used to be
Mainstream,
mainstream.
I agree with you.
It used
There's
to
no
be.
more
There's no
mainstream
more
rock. No, I
mainstream
agree.
rock.
There's rock,
There's rock.
There's
great
rock.
rock.
but
Yeah.
there's no more like rock
Yes.
bands used to be
The guys.
the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's no rock bands.
Well,
anymore.
rap replaced rap, R&B, pop replaced rock as like those are the guys.
Well, I also
And
wanna
also,
go
it's
ahead
like
and say,
when women got more, rights.
rights that helped. Yeah, but I want to say this. I didn't actually want to say something before we wanted when we got it right. I apologize. And it's going to sound crazy, but like I think bands like some of these rap bands are kind of rock because their beats have changed to more like heavy and there's guitar and it's that.
Sure.
It's like I think Rage Against the Machine was not considered rap when it was happening. And I
Right.
do believe that
No,
a lot of
you're right.
rap has kind of evolved even to some rock. I wouldn't say Jay-Z, but Run the Jewels maybe a little
Yes,
bit.
very
Like,
much
it's more
so.
like rock now.
Oh
And they-
man, those are produced. Like if you listen to those Run the Jewels tracks that LP makes, those are like composed songs. The
Yeah.
whole beat changes
Oh,
from
absolutely.
the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
It's totally different from what it used to be.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's more like rock now. It's
Yeah.
like, it's rocking. It's rocking.
Well,
and rolling.
it's like I guess it's a composed thing.
sure.
You
yeah,
got to be
it's
careful.
good.
You don't want to rock the boat.
You can't because you gotta. That's why you gotta sit down for the whole time.
Rock the vote, though.
Can I tell you something about? Oh, sorry. I've been thinking about something. I'd like to best discuss
Yeah.
it. It's about this Michael Bolton song, right? I've been listening to a lot of Michael Bolton lately. He's got a song where he says, "I said I loved you, but I lied." Right?
Yeah.
This is more than love I feel inside. That's so great. Just you're setting him up. You're setting him up. You're being like, "Hey, I said I loved you." And you go, "Well, fuck you."
You took a turn.
Well,
yeah.
fuck you. You're saying you love me? I lied. You're lying? You're lying to me? And you're mad. You drop the floor out. Now this person's coming from angry to, this is more than love I feel. Through the roof. That's how you really blast someone's expectations.
Yeah.
Right.
You take them. You don't take them from 0. You take them from -10.
Couldn't agree more. Let me throw this out there.
Uh-huh.
That other song, not a Bolton song. I don't know who sang this, but you know the "Why Do Birds
Yes, Suddenly
Suddenly
Appear?"
The mamas and the papas.
Well, let me tell you something about that.
Mhm.
Not romantic. If you have a guy,
Mhm.
anytime you see him, birds come out. That's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Anytime you see this man,
Yeah.
a horde of birds
That's
Yeah.
funny.
descend upon you.
A magician.
I'm going to do
Yeah,
that as a bit.
this-
That's funny. That's funny.
He said it. He called it.
I called it. That is hilarious. Yeah, birds suddenly appear every time.
Why do things sound? No, maybe it's just birds. I don't know the rest of that song, but you're right, man.
Well, yeah. Why do they? Because he's a fucking boogeyman. That's
Yeah.
why.
yeah.
He's
He's
the
a-
crow. He's the
bird
goddamn
lord.
crow.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
bird lord.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway,
the
catch
di-
me at Joke Joint, Minneapolis, Minnesota, February 14th. That's tomorrow through Saturday. Come on out. Get your tickets at jokejointcomedy.com. My name, of
Yep.
course, is Brendan Ayer, the man with a voice like a vibrator.
Every time you walk by, just like me, they long to be close to you. That's pretty nice.
So the birds love you. That's disgusting.
Yeah, the birds love you.
Bestiality.
Mm.
Anthony, what are your plugs?
July 11th, I will be at the Pittsburgh Academy of Dance.
Has it ever occurred to you, as a man that wants to make a living in this business, to actually
Oh, yeah.
plug a show that you're going to do?
I am. I'm doing a show at the Pittsburgh Academy of Dance. They're finally going to put on my orchestra.
Finally.
Greg, any plugs?
Yeah, I got a plug.
Okay.
Okay, every Thursday for the next 3 to 5 years, maybe in 5 years I'll decide to keep going, I'm doing a benefit for the Joints of America. It's everybody's joints that are, everyone smokes a joint, and then we talk, and then we get people who have arthritis, bad joints.
You know, why would you get sucked into his way of playing the game?
It's the
You've
real
always,
thing.
you're trying to make it in show business.
Yeah.
The least you can do is invite our listeners, your only fans,
Yeah.
to a goddamn see you at a live performance. But instead, you've plugged a benefit every Thursday
Yep.
for the next 5 years for the Joints of America, and you claim the Pittsburgh. Did you stop the podcast?
No, but I want to talk about Blackout the Nation. Don't let me forget about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Blackout the Nation is also it's also another fundraiser that I'm starting, okay? It's called Blackout the Nation. What you do is you Snapchat everyone on your Snapchat just black, and you go, I can't see! The nation has been blacked out! Hashtag Blackout the Nation. Hashtag Rad Dudecast.
That's pretty great.
That's pretty good.
Send people pictures of you, just all black.
Someone, Ashley, sent me a snap that was all black and said, sorry.
Oh, that's because she was probably showing your boobs.
Again, I am
But too close, probably. She was too close.
I am Mr.
Interesting.
Radical on
Probably not.
Snapchat.
Yeah, you're probably not.
MISTERRADICAL. Send me whatever you want. I don't
yeah.
care.
Yeah, Blackout.
I don't really use my story or anything like that, but you can send me anything. I like it.
I am Mr. Donkey Kong at Snapchat.
That's not right.
That certainly is
Okay.
wrong.
That's not correct. I bet. My name is something. Greg Stone. Greg
I'll do.
Stone or something?
Well, no, I'm going to be at Caroline's tomorrow.
you're
Is
not.
tomorrow Valentine's Day?
Yep.
Tomorrow at Valentine's Day for the 7 and the 9 o'clock shows, and maybe I'll give you a kiss if you come.
See, that's nice. Now we're talking nice stuff. Okay, that's the end of it.
Cha-ching. Okay, that's the end.
I got to buy a new jockstrap.
Do you wear one?
No, but I'm getting back in the game.
The jockstrap game or the sports game?
The jockstrap game.
Nice.
Yeah,
Right, well, I'm going to go
I
home.
got to be more protected out there.
Yeah, man.
Is this still going?
Yeah, I hit, and we're out. I'm also gonna. I was thinking about getting a jockstrap extra long, and then you tie it on your penis like the string thing, so that jerks you off when you walk.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to those jerk off pants? We never really. It's crazy to me that we didn't buy them to try them out.
Oh, the lap dance pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they got shut down.
You think?
Yeah, because I think it was just. I think that's.
You
like
think the
a form
FDA
of
stepped in?
sexual assault?
Some kind of,
that
yeah.
You're going to a strip club to get a lap dance, and
you
come
wear those pants.
to come.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Say
man.
goodbye, Brendan. No, I'm
Something ended.
I've been pretending.
Oh,
I've been
you
pretending.
tricked me. All right, I'm out.
All right. But anyway, you can catch me on the 4-5.
You catch me.